easy way to say this. Today, we're going to be effectively stealing a Lamborghini Gallardo. When you steal someone's car, they don't leave you a whole heck of a lot of gas. Let me explain. All right, guys, I know you have a lot of questions. How am I stealing someone's car? And why am I stealing a Lamborghini Gallardo? Well, we've made it to our destination here, guys. I don't think I've ever filmed here before, but we have located the car. And here it is. So inside of this garage, guys, is a Lamborghini Gallardo. And like I said, we're technically stealing it today. So I say technically because the person who owns this car does not know that I am taking it. Let me explain. So before we jump into this, guys, this is Josh's car. So the owner of Blackout Tinting, my business partner at the Blackout Tinting Miami location, this is his car. The guy who owns the Blackout Tintings here in Latrobe, who have done the work on my TRX, on my ZR1, all of that stuff. He is a good friend. Josh is a very good friend of mine, and I heard him say something right before he left for vacation. So yes, him and his wife are both gone. No one is in that house except for his dogs. And I heard him say he had something he wanted to get done on this car, but didn't have the time to do it before he left for vacation. So I thought, you know what? Let me do it for him because he has done a lot for me and I really appreciate our relationship. So that's why I'm coming to his house and stealing his car. So basically, guys, like I said, Josh and I are good friends. I know the codes to his house. I know the codes to his garage. I know how to get his keys for his car, and I'm going to take it down and drop it off at a specialty shop to have some work done on this. So the air conditioning in this either needs recharged or possibly fixed in some way, shape, or form. And it's getting pretty hot here in PA, so yeah, we need some of that sweet AC. I thought I'm going to take it down and I'm going to get it done for him. Now, some of you OG subscribers out there may be saying, you know what, Justin, we've already seen the Gallardo. You did a review of your friends down in Texas, front seat driver, Jason. I did. I jumped behind the wheel of his and I got to review his 2014. It was a second gen Lamborghini Gallardo. But the difference here is Jason's was an automatic. This one behind me, yeah, it's a gated manual. Now, you guys know how I feel about manual transmissions, but the gated manual is just something totally different. It's just a different animal, and I've never gotten to drive this car. I've been asking Josh since pretty much the day I met him if I could drive this car, and it takes me coming up here and stealing it to actually be able to get behind the wheel of this thing. But anyway, guys, enough talk. We're going to go ahead and jump behind the wheel and head out. We have about an hour drive ahead of us to drop it off at the location in Zelienople or Harmony area. But before we do, I wanted to real quick just give an honorable mention to Josh's garage. I absolutely love the layout of this beastly area, but I also want to point out how much of a car guy Josh is, because yeah, he's got a Lamborghini sitting here. He's got an old Volkswagen that has been totally restored sitting there. He's got a Porsche up on the lift, basically completely torn apart. I've helped him a couple different times putting some of this stuff back together. Then he's got his motorcycle here, and in the other garage over here sits a Tesla, and then of course he usually has a Dodge Ram sitting here, and he also has a Dodge Charger Hellcat Red Eye. So the guy is a car guy through and through. There is no loyalty to any specific brand other than the fact I know he's definitely a Porsche guy. He still has all of the cool cars. So even though he does prefer Porsches a lot of the times, yeah, he rocks all of these things. And yeah, the garage itself is just an amazing setup with a lift in here and all this stuff. This used to be the garage where him and his dad did all the work on their own cars when he was a kid. So fantastic story there, guys. But anyway, let's jump in the car and head out. But before we do, we're of course going to get a cold start of the beautiful V10. And since I'm relatively easily distracted, guys, check out this freaking butterfly slash moth. It's pretty big. I mean, that's my hand. I don't know what that thing is. That's a crazy looking creature right there. But yeah, very cool. I guess, you know, nature is wild and crazy, and they have hand-sized moths flying around during the day. And we got her out. She's idling up, guys. But yeah, I just gotta show you the inside real quick, what I'm talking about with the gated manual, and of course the blackout tinting, laser engraved shift knob. It looks freaking awesome, guys. We're gonna do a little bit of driving in this thing. A little bit different, a little bit outside of the norm for the channel, I know. We don't usually have too many Lamborghinis on here, but I really like the car, of course. It's one of their, I want to say classics, but you know what I mean. And then, of course, guys, I gotta mention the wheels. They're not super clean right now, but he just recently replaced the stock silver wheels with really, really nice looking black wheels here. And they're, from what I understand, they weren't actually horribly priced either, but they look really, really good on the Gallardo. Sound check, why not? Gotta love the V10, guys. This is a really, really cool experience. I really like this a lot. And I think, I can't remember if Josh told me this was an 07 or an 04, but if it's an 04, man, is this thing, this has held up really, really well. The suspension on this feels really pretty good. Yeah, guys, I love this. And it figures, guys, when you steal someone's car, they don't leave you a whole heck of a lot of gas. I gotta get him some gas here at Speedway. And we know the prices of gas right now, they're so high.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Our fill up is done. Let's go ahead and listen to that. So other than the lack of technology, guys, the thing drives like a brand new car. I'll be honest, it's got 32,000 miles on it, but it drives like it's brand new. I guess this is the idea with, you know, the Lamborghini stuff, but I'm really liking it. It's really, really not bad. Anyway, let's continue our journey. We got about an hour drive ahead of us, so let's get this thing to its location and get the AC fixed, because it's a hot one today. As you can see, it's 85, but in the sun it's like 91, and there is no AC in this thing, so I'm rolling with the windows down. It's crazy. Manual, every shift is just clink, clink. I like it. I really don't understand why more cars don't do that. I thought, given the fact that it's a little over 500 horsepower, I believe, I figured the 755 of my ZR1 was going to feel significantly faster. I don't know that I really feel it, to be honest with you. And I really like this. It definitely makes all the right noises, that's for sure.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, so we made it to the location here, and we are here at Riggin Specialty Automotive. Now, I actually asked about the Corvette alignment whenever I went in there, because they do alignment on high-end cars here, and sure enough, they have the tool to do the alignment here. So I'm gonna probably bring my ZR1 here. So this ended up working out pretty nicely, but the trip with the Gallardo is done. Like I said, guys, I took it without Josh's knowledge, but at the same time, him and I are close enough friends that I know he's not gonna mind me doing a favor for him. So at the end of the day, he is all taken care of. I dropped the keys off. The car should be done within the next 2 days. I may be back to pick it up because I really enjoyed my drive in it. And yeah, guys, I love the car. I love all of what this thing has to offer with it being a gated manual and everything, but I just thought I'd do something a little bit different than normal, guys. If you liked what you saw, please smash that thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content so we can keep doing this kind of stuff for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm gonna have loads of content like this coming that you're not gonna wanna miss. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next upload.